we have a trinomial here. And this time, this leading term has a coefficient of -1. Yes, you can right away break it down to 1 and -1. We can try that right now and see how that goes. What about the factors of 20? 1, 20, 2, 10, 4, and 5. Now, because we don't know where the -1 is going to go right now, or do we? We want to end up with a positive 1x here. So when you're assigning the -1, you can assign it to the top or assign it to the bottom. But when we diagonally multiplied, we want to get to a positive number, which means the smaller product should be negative. So that's why we're going to put the negative sign down here. So we go 1 times 20 is 20. -1 times 1 is -1. So that's 19. That's 10. This is -2. That is 8. Both of them are no good. And then this is 1 times 5. And this is 5 minus 4. And that's 1. And that's what we want. So it'll be minus x squared plus 5x minus 4x plus 20. Well, what's common here? You can say it is the x, which left you with minus x plus 5. That means here you also need to get a minus x plus 5. If that's the case, what is the common factor here between the last two terms? It will be a positive 4. And then this will be minus x plus 5 and x plus 4. If you prefer, oh, I don't really like the -1, here's an alternate method. You can start with negative x squared plus x plus 20. But for the first step, you factor out a -1. You force a -1 out of all of the terms. This becomes an x squared. Now this term becomes a minus x, and this becomes a minus 20. Well, what does it do? It doesn't change the factors. The value of the factors doesn't change. This is still 1 and 1. It's just that there's no more negative sign here, but you're forcing the negative sign to the term at the back. So 1 and 20, 2 and 10, 4 and 5. And like before, we have a negative product with a negative sum. Remember, when you factor a negative sign, all three terms need to switch sign. So this will become a -1. So that means the lower term has the negative sign. So going through, we're going to go with the last one here, minus 5 plus 4 gets us the -1 that we need. When you copy, remember to copy this -1 because that is a factor. And then you have x squared minus 5x plus 4x minus 20 because these are all copied and these are the middle term. So the -1 stay, so you need to keep copying it. The first two term has common factor of x. The last two term has a common factor of 4. And you have x minus 5 in both of them. That means you can do this x minus 5 and x plus 4. Compared to the answer using the first method, the difference is the first term, the first bracket, has the sign switch, which when you multiply the -1, distribute the -1 in there, you get the same answer back. So either method gets you the correct factoring.